I thought at our age life would slow down.
Not with everything we need to coordinate.
My overtime, his basketball league,
My podiatrist and her PT.
his colonoscopy.
Her allergist.
We need to be in 2 places at once, which is no problem, because the Iowa Clinic has over 40 specialties all in one place. So when our doctors want to coordinate our care, they just talk to each other.
Our doctors work together to figure out the best care for us, so we can go back to our busy lives, juggling our doctors, our careers.
Our grandchild.
Care how you want it. Visit iowaclinic.com.
All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome to just a little bit of pregame conversation here. Iowa State getting ready to kick off against TCU. And, well, I won't say it's the final game of the football season, because if Iowa State wins today, I still think that they would get to a bowl game at 5-7. So we will wait and see how this one goes. I am in Portland still with Iowa State basketball, which it's been just an incredible run so far out here. There's a lot of Iowa State fans. It's been a really great experience. Let's start with football. Elton, this is a great post, and I actually really agree with it. I mean, I'm not going to say I'm predicting that Iowa State will beat the 4th-ranked team in the country today, but I mean, you have two teams. It kind of just depends on, like, your belief system with, like, the law of averages, that type of thing with sports, you know? Like, TCU has caught every break this year. And I would argue is, you know, the whole, like, cliche, they know how to win, right? Like, I don't know if that's real. Feels kind of stupid. I think you generally create your own opportunities and whatnot. And Iowa State has become that team that finds ways to lose. I think we can all agree with that. So they're kind of opposite. But then there's the whole law of averages thing where, like Elton's pointing out, you really haven't had a game where things go right for you. And TCU is, flirted with danger all year. So it is kind of like a bowl game today for Iowa State. Go out on a high note. Campbell's teams always come out and play spirited football when everybody is doubting them. And everybody is doubting them going into this one. Everybody's doubting the program, right? Like, this is as low as it's been since Iowa State got good under Matt Campbell. So I've said all week, this game reminds me of the Texas game this year, and I fully expect Iowa State to play well today. I don't know if they're going to win. In fact, they probably won't win. Just right, like, TCU's really good. This is the best team in the conference. But I like that Texas game. Remember going back to that, we're all like, "Oh God, the offense," and then they came out and throwing the ball over the field. TCU doesn't exactly have a stifling defense, everybody. So we'll just see what happens. You know what you're going to get with Iowa State's defense, and the question here, let's talk about TCU a little bit. How is their attitude going into the game? Because, and I put it this way, they have a ton to play for, obviously. Do you tighten up any? I don't know. I have no idea. I love their quarterback. I think their coach is a badass. They seem like a pretty confident group of dudes. But how do you respond in this type of a scenario? Think back in the history of the Big 12 Conference. How many championship games or whatever were lost by the team that was attempting to get into the playoff or the championship game or whatever? These are college-age kids, and they do tighten up in situations. So that's where Iowa State has the opportunity today to be the looser team, to open things way up, and maybe do some crazy stuff that TCU isn't expecting. I don't know. It's possible, and I think it's going to be fun to watch. I'm looking forward to that. I picked TCU in my column to win by 7, I think, and I'm pretty confident with that. I think that Iowa State will be in this football game going down towards the end of the fourth quarter. I'd be surprised if they're not. You can say what you want about the football on the field this year. Campbell's culture is still really strong there. And those guys still play for him. They still believe in him. All that stuff is still true. So why would that change here on the 26th of September? Not September, November. Feels like September. God, is this football season gone faster than ever? I just feel like maybe it's because I'm getting older and I have 2 kids and like you're just going day to day and trying to survive. But it feels like the time's just flying. I can't believe that it's Christmas time already and we're past Thanksgiving. Anyways, now I'm just rambling. I would encourage you guys, if you're wanting Iowa State basketball content, Jared Stansbury and I did a pretty in-depth podcast on that win over North Carolina last night. Pretty intense stuff. Oh man, what an incredible game. And it sets up what'll be an awesome atmosphere tomorrow in Portland with the Iowa State men and women playing for championships in back-to-back games, which is so cool. And I know everybody will get out there, and it's going to be just straight clone out here at the Phil Knight Invitational. I have not seen, and bear with me here, I'm going to check to see if there is a point spread up for Iowa State and UConn yet. I have not. La-di-da-di-da. I'm not seeing it yet, folks, but we'll keep an eye on that. Iowa State will. I'm guessing that'll be around a pick 'em. Let's see what Ken Palm says, just real fast. This is me doing my work on the fly with you guys watching. Iowa State moving up in Ken Palm. That's good. Iowa State's. Whoa! Wow. Iowa State's going to be a 5 to 7 point underdog in this game. I didn't think that was the case. I thought it'd be closer to a pick 'em. Yeah. I'll project Iowa State to be a 6 point underdog in that one. Interesting. UConn's really good. We watched them just really dominate Nate Oates and Alabama. I was hoping that we would get Bama because I have buddies with Oates and a bunch of those guys. Connecticut, 15th in offense, 10th in defense. That's a really good team. Yeah, they got a really, really, really nice analytics profile. They got a couple of good wins. All right. Well, there you have it. We'll have a lot more previewing of that coming up here later on today. So there you have it. A little pregame here, courtesy of our friends at the Iowa Clinic. Yeah, I want to pick Iowa State to lose by like a touchdown today, but I think they'll be in the game. I really do. And it's a lot of this has to do with TCU again. Like Iowa State's defense. Let's say Max Duggan throws a pick. First quarter. Do you tighten up across the board? I don't know. But what the hell do you have to lose? Just go out there and let it fly. That's where my mindset is, and I'm guessing that's where the Cyclones are as well. That game will kick off in a little under 2 hours, and we'll be back here. I'm going to try and be here at halftime. I'm planning on it. I am going to go to a game watch here in Portland to see some Cyclone fans. If for some reason I'm not here for halftime, I will make it up and we'll do extra post-game. Just wanted to let you guys know that in advance because I don't know what the internet situation and all that is going to be like here. If you are in central Iowa, we are doing a game watch with Wide Right and Natty Light today at Fong's Pizza in Ankeny. So you can go and gather with Cyclone fans there. Appreciate you guys. We will hopefully talk to you at halftime. If not, we'll be back here on the stream after the game. Later.